because there's a lot of fight rumors that's been going down over the past week or so since I last was on the air. And I want to get into some of them because a lot of them are some enticing ones. Number one, I like this one. Ryan Garcia has called out Teofimo Lopez and said he wants to fight him in his comeback when his ban is lifted in April. Originally, we could all admit here that we want to see the rematch to some extent, at least in America, due to the, honestly, probably for more so the fact of it being out of boxing component and the build-up process opposed to what's actually going to happen in the ring between Garcia and Haney. But if we're talking actual boxing here, you can't tell me Garcia versus Lopez is not an intriguing fight there. We saw Lopez fighting and working out with Canelo just a few weeks ago, and that was enticing. I talked about giving my thoughts on that a little bit ago. I think Lopez is going to have is one of the premier top 10 pound for pound fighters in the world, and I would love to see him fight Garcia. That would be a mega fight to make, and I would be all for seeing that one occur. Love that possible fight right there. I think that's a massive fight to make. Then you see this one, and I already addressed it briefly. I just want to say it because I have it in my notes, and it is a rumored fight. Canelo Alvarez said he's open to fighting Conor McGregor in a boxing match in 2025. He said, and I quote, "Yeah, why not? Then we'll show boxing is better. Easy, very easy money. I knock him out at the time I want. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, whatever I want." Yes, we know that probably would occur. Yes, that would make a lot of money. Yes, a lot of people would watch that. No, that's not what we actually want as boxing fans. Or MMA fans, actually, either. I said this could be a fight you see have happen and occur, 2, 3, 4 years down the road. Not right now. But who knows what's going to happen at the end of the day. Next one I want to talk about. Gervonta Davis, his next fight is reportedly now being eyed for either November 23rd or December 14th. Opponent will be announced at a later date. No date has officially been, no opponent's been listed now, or no date's been solidified. Those are the 2 dates they're supposedly looking at now. Here's what we've heard rumors of. Ryan Garcia on Twitter, he said he believes Gervonta Davis will be fighting Jose Rayo Valenzuela in that fight. We've also heard rumors that that's not going to occur. I'm not quite sure that occurs. I think that's the best fight you can make based upon all the circumstances we've heard now. So I'm not against that one. I actually would love to see that one fight occur. Would be interesting to see what occurs there in that fight. But that's one of the rumors we have. Gervonta Davis is also the report about this is that Tank and David Benavidez reportedly could share a card again on December 14th. Once again, not opposed to that. It was a great fight night when that occurred a couple of months ago. So all for that one if that is what goes down and ends up occurring. But we know it's Tank Davis news. We'll love to see what happens there. And I can't follow him this time. If it's not a superstar fighter, he's tried a lot, supposedly. Maybe not. We don't ever have the exact answer for these situations. But when we look at this, he's tried a lot. There's been rumors of a lot. We thought Lomachenko was going to happen. We were hoping Shakur was going to happen, so on and so forth. If we end up getting out of all this and all these denials, we get Rayo, I think we all would be happy with that. It'd be a great fight night on either November 23rd or December 14th. Last point of the night. The Jesse Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Estrada rematch will reportedly not be happening next, as Estrada has decided not to exercise his rematch clause and move up to bantamweight instead, freeing Bam up to seek super flyweight unification fights. Love this. That was an incredible build-up to that fight. That was a good fight. That was a fight that was a passing of the torch, as I like to call it. Bam is the future and the present now, and Estrada has had an incredible run. But we know who was the best fighter in the ring that night. We know who would win it if it were to go down again. And it's Bam's time to take over and prove that he is one of the premier fighters in the world. I have him as the top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Regardless, Bam has a chance to make history. He's young, 25 years old if I'm not mistaken. He has got a chance now to become unified, undisputed possibly. There are mega fights. Junto's the fight we're looking at. Obviously, you have the fight that I don't think will ever occur, but hypothetically, maybe you could see it in a way happen. I doubt it, but obviously on the table. There is so much for him to possibly accomplish. He is a sensational fighter. He is extremely talented. He's exciting. I understand a lot of people discredit the lower weight classes. Shame on you guys for that. The lower weight classes have a lot of great guys. Bam is one of them. You can't watch a Bam fight and not be entertained by that. He is going to lay it all out there. He's going for the kill right out the gate. Incredible fighter. And I think that frees up a lot of movement there to make what we actually want to see have happen. Because a rematch would have been quick and easy, would have just delayed Bam from accomplishing what he wants to accomplish in the future. Estrada gets to go move up to weight class, accomplish what he wants to do in his remaining years. But massive news there because Bam had the chance to continue to establish himself as one of the premier fighters in the entire world.